Coachella seems like something I would need to come home and talk to my therapist about, because that looks absolutely miserable and traumatic.
A man from Santa Monica is facing charges for making bomb threats against the Coachella Music and Arts Festival.
Chaos at Coachella.
We have been stuck in line for nearly 10 hours.
Okay, we need to get the out of here.
When did it become cool to be so satanic on such a huge platform and stage?
Been a bit sick, so if I do throw up, I apologize. Please don't post it on the interweb.
Kylie Jenner had an awkward moment with her baby daddy Travis Scott and her boyfriend Timothée Chalamet while at Coachella. We also saw Lady Gaga give us a demonic-like performance. And finally, someone who did not have fun was Hailey Bieber, because she was on babysitting duty the entire time, as Justin is clearly going through something serious. So let's get into it. This was a crazy Coachella, and this year there's so much to talk about. I want to start off by talking about Justin, because he sparked concern again. I mean, we've been seeing this pattern over and over again, but while at Coachella, he didn't seem okay. You know it's bad when you are a superstar like this and people are catching you in public, falling asleep. I don't know what that could be. Like, is that a downer? Is he just really exhausted? Make it make sense. One person wrote, "No offense, I don't care about celebrities, but are you okay? It doesn't seem fun to me. What's happening?" Another asked, "You good dude? Sending love. You look strung out, JB." Despite his recent concerning behavior, a source close to Hailey went to the Daily Mail to say that he and his ride or die Hailey are actively working to save their marriage. The insider also said that Hailey is up for the challenge and ready to provide the consistency that Justin so desperately needs now. Now, we need to take a step back, because just a few weeks ago, they were putting out statements through sources that they're just fine, that they're happy, they're living their life. And now we're kind of acknowledging that there's a problem. Hailey's acknowledging that it's a challenge. She's willing to, fight for him, which, I mean, good for you, girl, because it seems like a downward spiral. The source says that this recent front is not to slow down the rumors that they're having issues. They are actively working on their relationship and being happy, especially with each other. They're parents now, and sometimes couples don't focus on being a couple again. This is what they're doing now, and they want to make their relationship work, which I feel like shouldn't their focus, yeah, I understand that, yeah, they're parents now, but I kind of doubt that their entire focus is being a parent. I mean, Hailey is everywhere, at every party. I mean, they must have a really nice nanny. The way their relationship is now, they both know it could be better. It is not as bad as some are saying, but it is strained. Even their close friends are telling them they need marriage counseling. I mean, maybe those are some good friends. They're like, you need marriage counseling, or maybe get out of that relationship, because neither of them seem to be, too happy. I mean, in my opinion, everything I saw of Hailey at Coachella, which I did go to Coachella, which is why I am not in my normal studio, but she was babysitting him the entire time. Justin was seen arriving for the first weekend of Coachella. Of course, everyone's worried about him and his marriage, and it seems like he's currently just sending out signals as a cry for help. But the way that it seems like Hailey was the mom there, the babysitter, it just gave me an insight to the dynamic of where they are now, and they don't really seem like friends. They seem like they are their wife and husband, because they just are.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys, these photos are so funny. They are just straight up driving in the road with this vehicle, and Hailey is just chauffeuring them around. I'm just wondering what she's thinking about everything that is going on with his socials. If she's rooting him on and everything that he's posting. I mean, she's gotta be, if she's down to drive him and his friends around. I'm sure he's recording every little second of this to later post on Instagram. But there is just something about this that is totally sending me.
You know what's worse than getting injured? Fighting with the insurance company afterwards. They will often stall, delay, and lowball you because their goal is to pay you as little as possible because they are not on your side. That's where Morgan & Morgan comes in. They are the largest injury law firm in America with over 1,000 attorneys and millions of clients served. They've secured billions of dollars for settlements and verdicts, including a $26 million payout in Philadelphia, 40 times more than what the insurance company originally offered. And the best part about Morgan & Morgan is that they don't charge anything up front. There is no consulting fee, there's no hourly rate, there's no hidden cost by going and getting them to help you out. So if you've been hurt in an accident, Morgan & Morgan has your back if you become their client. You can go to forthepeople.com/Sloan or scan the QR code on the screen to start your claim now. You probably could get it submitted before this video is even over with. And it's not gonna hurt to go and figure out how much you are owed. Thank you, Morgan & Morgan, for sponsoring this video, and enjoy. Now, before we talk about Timothy and Kylie, I need to point out something interesting I found online and something I even noticed yesterday. I mean, if you're gonna be at Coachella, I guess you're gonna be chewing gum. If you're that kind of person, does those things. I mean, I was drinking. Trust me, I was drinking. And all the people that came up and said hi, I appreciate it. Love meeting you guys. But this person wrote, gum chewing at Coachella. Are they all rolling on drugs? You could see they're chewing hard. Haley was walking with Lori Harvey and she was not walking straight. Another person clocked them chewing gum and sunglasses at night. We all know what you're doing. Okay, so I mean, look at them. We got them out there all chewing gum. At least their breaths are great, right? You know, it's going to be fresh and everything. Gosh, it feels like such a haze being in there. But yeah, she is chomping on that gum. Okay, girl, do your thing. Have fun. Just be safe now. Now, this was a very Kardashian-esque weekend. I saw planes with 818 and Sprinter, which is Kylie's drink, flying around with banners. And we saw Kylie Jenner there. We saw her daughter, Stormi, there because Travis Scott performed. We even saw Timothy Chalamet. You guys know I love some Timmy. Although I do feel like he's going to suffer the Kardashian curse. It looks like he's going to do it with a smile on his face because look how happy Kylie looks. Kylie and Timmy packed on the PDA at Coachella 2025 the same day her ex-boyfriend Travis Scott performed. Honestly, this makes me happy for them. I feel like it's like a moment where they could just be like a normal couple and just hang out in the crowd and like, look at them chilling. It's kind of cute. I'm rooting for this. And Timmy is under her spell, you can tell. Wow. Oh, hey. Okay, Timmy, I see you with a little pat on the back. Now, Kylie's daughter and Travis Scott's daughter, Stormi, was at a late night performance. I feel like her dad performs enough that I don't know why she would want to be out that late. It's so chaotic. The walk into Coachella, even the celebrities have to do a long walk. There were videos of Stormi, who's only 7 years old. I'm telling you, people, I was there all weekend. Kids are just not, it's not for kids. Disney World's for kids, even though all the adults are at Disney World nowadays. They're cramping, they're fighting. It's like, can the kids enjoy it anymore? No, the Coachella is for the adults. You don't want a 7-year-old there. It seems like just very stressful. And the environment's intense. It's hot. It's dusty. Like, even in the VIP section, it's just like a lot to handle as a little kid. But I guess that's what happens when you are a Kar Jenner, right? And plus, his music's a little bit vile, you know what I mean? There's some songs I like, but it's pretty vile, aggressive, drug heavy, sexual. So weird, a little weird. I believe Justin Bieber is right over here too. Yeah, that's him with the red sweatshirt. Random side note, I actually said hi to Nessa Barrett, and then I watched Artemis right next to Nessa. It was cool because they're dating. She was smoking a cigarette. She is so tiny, so tiny. And that's why like kids shouldn't be there. You can be like tripped over. That video was taken around 12:30 a.m. So Stormy had a late night. Thankfully, the sources say that Kylie and Travis have a great co-parenting relationship and get along fine backstage, even stopping for a short chat. Remember, Kylie and Travis dated in 2017 but broke up in 2019 after some cheating rumors. Messy Hollywood. Speaking of Haley and Justin, I don't think they had as much fun as Kylie and Timmy did. Like, what's this negative headline? Justin Bieber golfs while Haley declares it's her last Coachella. On Friday, she shared a post on Instagram and she wrote, "Last Coachella." Also, doesn't it kind of look like Haley is a beautiful woman. She's not like pregnant, right? She's just like pushing out her stomach. Like, I don't think she looks pregnant, but like, kind of looks like maybe she's just like pushing it out for the look. Haley's besties, Kendall and Kylie, were also in the desert for the festival. Kylie shared a hilarious video Friday morning, interrupting their yoga-filled morning by putting her alcohol brand in Kendall and Haley's mouth. A moment to promote.
Wow. Is this for a post? They were trying to cool me off.
Is this your... He thought I was trying to cool you off.
Absolutely great. Go for it.
Yummy, yum, yum, yum.
Now, one last thing I want to say about Haley is that she did get some good press, and it's funny because I'm actually friends with the person who is praising Haley. So Shelly is someone who we've interviewed before on the Let's Get Into It podcast. If you've been with me for a while, she was the most outspoken victim of Diplo. I have 2 great podcasts where she tells her story. It's amazing. I hopefully bigger plans in the future to take down Diplo. That's my goal. But anyways, Shelly is somehow connected to Haley because she was a big fan of Justin Bieber for years on Twitter. He invited her up on stage, I believe, sometime. So there's some connection there. She posted, "Haley Bieber pulls me out of line. My angel, you're here. I love seeing you. You always look so cute." Which is actually like a good sign that at least Haley's like nice to people. I would be too if I had everything in the world I could ever want. Even the husband that I manifested, more than manifested. I don't even think that's manifestation. That is some witchery.
Guys, when I tell you, I was literally standing in line. Haley comes straight up to me. She's being escorted by bodyguards. She's walking with Kendall. She's literally walking with Kendall. She comes straight up to me and goes, "My angel!" Literally spotted me, pulled me out of the crowd and was like, "My angel, so nice to see you. You look so cute." Gave me a kiss, gave me a hug. And you guys hate her? Like, she's so freaking humble. She's so kind. She did not have to do that, okay? And yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was so sweet. Like, that's very sweet and genuine and down to earth. And I feel like you guys are always reaching to hate this girl.
Switching gears, I want to say I do like Lady Gaga. I don't like per se love Lady Gaga. Like, I like some of her music. I'm definitely not a monster with my paws up in the air, but I went to go watch her set because she's an interesting performer. I also identify as like a Christian. That's just who I am as a person. I'm not pushing it onto you. Just who I am. And I have to say, when I was at that performance, I like felt kind of like evil energy. I think that was the whole premise of this show. But at some points, it was like scary. This headline reads, "Lady Gaga's unsettling Coachella performance with satanic rituals has fans saying all the same thing after watching her opera-themed set." And I'm glad I wasn't the only one. I felt like I almost like didn't want to chant some of the things because it did not feel right. Let me just give you guys an idea of what I witnessed. Like, she's like moaning, like, "Oh, it sounds like an exorcism." I'm just trying to like have a nice beer, enjoy the Coachella environment, and I'm watching like, the Antichrist be born on stage. And again, no shade to Lady Gaga, I really like her, but just very dark art. Child, keep it away from me. Keep it away from me. Yeah, that was a lot. Green Day, though, actually started a fire at their concert. I actually skipped out on Green Day. I've seen them before. I wasn't too excited. You know what I mean?
Look at the tree. Oh. Okay, we need to get the fuck out of here. This is Coachella 2025. This is Coachella. Hey, coming to you live. We just got fucking blown up. It's also my...
And thank God I did it, because knowing me, I would be over by that tree trying to lean up against it, trying to relax, and then the fire would be me. But I don't think anyone got hurt. Hopefully not. Now, another disappointing part of Coachella was the fact that camping sounded like, I don't even know, like you're going to war. Coachella branded worse than Fire Festival after a 12-hour wait to get in. So that is if you were camping. Luckily, I had the privilege of staying at a house, which makes me very grateful. Somebody wrote online, Coachella descends into chaos and it hasn't even started yet. These cars are lined up to get through security to enter the camping area. Attendees were reporting a 12-hour wait.
Chaos at Coachella as the journey to the iconic music festival's campgrounds turned into a parking lot.
We have been stuck in line for nearly 10 hours. There's no porta potty, so if you need to use the restroom, grab some food, whatever it is, do that first.
This as tens of thousands continue to flock to Indio, California ahead of the festival's first weekend.
We still
Oh, hell no. I can't camp.
haven't heard from organizers, so we don't know what went wrong and if they're going to fix it or not.
You know what? It's all about security. And even though I feel really bad for all those people who had to do the camping, comment below if any of you guys are watching and you did do the camping. I hope it was a decent experience for you. But honestly, we live in a time where we need that extra security because it's dangerous. Going to music festivals with hundreds of thousands of people, like if someone were to get in a GUN or something, I mean, I would rather wait a little bit longer to enjoy the 3 days safely. But, you know, I don't know. Shout out to all the people who camped, though. Bless your hearts. One guy in California was arrested after he allegedly threatened to bomb Coachella. Like, what is this 40-year-old man doing? Go do something else. This Davis Darvish guy from Santa Monica allegedly approached security at the casino and made a threat. He was detained an hour later. He had no weapons or explosives or bomb-making materials found in his possession, so he's all bark and no bite. Officers were able to identify the Tesla, he drives a Tesla, that he was driving, and notified law enforcement personnel, which just so, what a waste of time. Seek help, babe. Seek help.
A man from Santa Monica is facing charges for making bomb threats against the Coachella Music and Arts Festival in Indio. Police say 40-year-old Davis Darvish told security at a Cathedral City casino that he would be responsible for a bombing at the event. Police arrested Darvish in Palm Springs yesterday afternoon. They didn't find any weapons or explosives. He's being held on $1 million bail.
Now, if you guys don't know Lola Young, the I'm so messy, then I'm so effing clean. You told me get a gerb and then you asked me where I've been. That song. I always say gerb. Anyways, I saw her perform and it seemed like your girl, she was struggling. Not in a bad way. She sounded great, but it was hot and she was sick. She was like, I'm either gonna faint or throw up or one of the two is about to happen. Guys, tell me I got this. And I remember that when she yelled it into the crowd, I was so confused. And she said, I feel a bit sick. If I do throw up, I apologize. Please don't post it on the interweb. Oh, poor girl.
I'm either going to faint or throw up. One of the two's about to happen. Guys, tell me I've got this. It's been a bit sick, so if I do throw up, I apologise. Please don't post it on the interweb.
Oh, I just want to like give her a Pepsid, maybe some Facilium Husk, girl. I can tell she's going through some stomach bug, and I'm the best at help. If you're around me and you feel any type of way, I've got something for you. Yeah, your girl needs some Tums. She's still shaking it though.
That wouldn't have been cute if I threw up.
She also addressed the fact that people are calling her a Nepo baby. And she said, what kind of rubbish is that? I mean, she is related to Julia Donaldson, an author of the Gruffalo. She said, I have so much to say on that, which I can't even talk about. I'm not a Nepo baby. I'm not an industry plant. There we go. I said it. I've cleared it up for all those losers who want to comment rubbish on the internet. Also, I'm not familiar with her relative, how they're related, and what this book is, but like, an author being a relative doesn't really give you a pathway to just like be a musical artist. People on Reddit though, they were talking, they said she just asked for a bucket and hurled. Another person said, did she actually throw up? I was watching her live stream and she kept mentioning throwing up. Another person added, it seems like she did. She wasn't feeling well and she threw up a couple times. She asked for a bucket and stepped backstage. Ugh. Gosh, and you know, that's bad for your teeth too. But man, this guy D4VD, he really had a moment on stage. Even my little brother was texting me about this. He was like, did you see that like backflip that this guy did, but ended up landing on his face? Honestly, not familiar with his music, and I was not at his set, but it looks like he had a pretty hard time. Just watch him go for it. Watch him go for it. Oh my. Oh my gosh, at least there isn't any like blood or anything. He actually seems like he's okay despite that kind of fall. He got right back up and he kept doing his thing, which good for him. Hopefully he got like maybe a concussion check afterwards. Now, is this guy a musical artist or is he a gymnast? Like, he's doing too much. You already fell one time. I don't know if his music's good. I don't know you, but like, really, are we like, it's giving me gymnastics. We don't need all that. We really don't. But I want to hear what you guys think of this video. Let me know what you think of Coachella in general. If you did not go and you were watching online, what are some moments that you are like, you caught your eye? Jenny was really great. Loved seeing Zed. Loved Mal P. Post Malone sounded pretty okay. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I saw Lola Young. I saw Artemis. Lady Gaga, of course. Marina and the Diamonds. Love her music. Yeah, so we saw a good amount of people, and it was my boyfriend's first time, so I feel really blessed and grateful that I was able to take him and that we had a good experience, because honestly, Coachella can end friendships. Like, I watched it even happen in front of my eyes. That's why I love that my boyfriend's my best friend. He's all I need. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in a new one very soon. Bye.